towing car is parked right beside them just waiting for someone. That is so wrong.
He said, I just saw you leave the truck and leave the premises, and that was good enough for him.
Potentially illegal towing in Fort Worth's medical district. Our I-team received an email about tow trucks targeting drivers parking at CVS and then walking to restaurants. While we started asking some questions, people began pointing fingers. And our Kelsey Mittauer explains now everyone involved may qualify for a refund.
The scene playing out at 8th and Rosedale is giving new meaning to the term lunchtime rush. Over the course of 3 days, we watched people park behind this CVS, then walk off the property to grab food at nearby restaurants.
So I just came to pick up my Chipotle order.
I went to go to Chiba Hut. I just wanted a sandwich.
Also watching them, tow truck drivers, who moved quickly to take pictures of the offending vehicles, back their flatbeds into place, and load up the cars and trucks, usually within a minute or two.
Hey! What happened? It actually took me 2 minutes just to get off the car, pick up the order, then boom, I had to pay $135 for 2 minutes.
$135.
$135.
I kept asking him where I needed to pick my car up from, and he said, well, if you pay a fee of $139 now, I'll give you your car back. So they made a quick $139 off of me right now.
That was how most of the tows played out while we were there. The operators would load the vehicles, but they didn't always leave right away. If the driver came out within a few minutes, they could pay a drop fee to get the car back on the spot. We found Grant Sanford standing barefoot, offering up all the cash in his wallet.
So I was walking out after I got my food, and I see my car is a little higher on the ground than I think it would normally be. And I see a tow truck, it's just on top of a tow truck. So I just start sprinting, my flip-flops fall off. As soon as I start sprinting, I get over here, and I'm like, what the hell is happening, man? And he just says I can't park over here.
According to the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, the drop fee only comes into effect when the car is completely ready to be towed away. If your car is not fully hooked up and ready for towing, you can keep it without paying a charge. When I asked TDLR to clarify fully hooked up, a spokesperson told me the intent of the phrase is lifted, secured, and the only thing left is for the tow truck driver to drive off with the vehicle.
Listen, put the car down, go on to the next one.
Mark Denson is the president of operations for Superior Towing, which operates across Texas.
I mean, it's not even all the way on the bed.
I asked him to watch 3 of our videos.
So at this point, should he have to pay?
At that point, no, he should not have to pay anything. That vehicle should be put down. I mean, look, he's still continuing. This is the first restraint being put on that truck right now.
In each one of them,
That's the owner.
Okay.
Is that car fully hooked up?
No, the bed wasn't even down, and if you look right now, right there where it stops, that's where the bed actually locks into place.
he said the drivers should not have had to pay the drop fee.
The strap is on the ground. Now the owner's running up. I mean, it's not even on the truck. It's laying on the ground.
But he also admits fully hooked up can be open to interpretation.
The problem is the law is so gray, depending on who's looking at it, that, you know, if they're asked, did they have safety lights on? They may think it's my light bar, not my lights. Do they know what chains are? Do they know what straps are?
It's not fully hooked up.
But the operators told me it was, if all 4 tires were off the ground. Their boss at Lone Star Towing said the same thing.
If the vehicle is on the truck and not touching the concrete, then it's good to go as far as the drop fee goes.
CEO Cody Nicholson also watched the videos and said every one of them met the criteria for a drop fee.
The tires aren't on the ground.
But I had another question for him about if his operators were even allowed at the CVS in the first place.
When the corporate people got back to me, they said that they haven't hired any towing company to monitor that lot.
It's with the CVS, the local. I don't know what the corporate does.
But you have a
contract, yes, ma'am.
with the local CVS.
Yes.
Are you able to show it to me?
I can, but I'm not.
Oh, you won't?
Yeah, there's no reason to.
Okay.
Drivers who complained to workers inside the CVS had been told it was a corporate decision. The corporate said there was no agreement in place. Days later, CVS took down the signs at the lot.
Can I just say, is there anything more emotional than the towing situation, whether right or wrong? I mean, it gets everybody's blood boiling. Kelsey obviously is here with us now. Amazing story and an amazing look inside. So the signs came down. What about all the people who already paid?
Yeah, so in private property towing, that contract is crucial because the state says if there's no agreement in place, towing is not allowed, even if there are signs up. So I think that everybody who was towed or paid the drop fee could make a case for getting a refund.
Okay, so could make a case, right? You still got to go do it.
Right.
So how do they go about getting the money back? Help them make that case.
Okay, so there's two ways. You can file with the JP court where the tow happened, but you have to do that within 14 days. The easier way, honestly.
Of the actual tow date?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
The easier way is to file with the TDLR. You can do that online. I actually heard from a woman this morning who saw that we were doing this story. She's already filed hers with the JP court, and she's looking for other drivers to join her in a class action lawsuit against the tow company.
Okay.
So it's not over, I don't think.
No, and she's looking for power in numbers. Little class action. Okay, yeah. Kelsey Mittauer, a little smarter tonight because of Kelsey stopping by. Thank you so much.